another interview today with somebody who I just met probably about a couple weeks ago at a show we had. His name is G Hezzy from Chicago.
Hi, my name is G Hezzy. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at BSG_Hezzy. That's Hezzy. And yeah, I just came out here, and Atlanta is low key nice. It's really nice. It's really good. It's hot as shit.
You know what? Hot. It's crazy because it's like April. It's about to be May, and yeah, it's about to warm up, but you don't know hot yet. You saying it's hot now because you up there at the Windy City. They say you have to buy your winter coat there. You can't just buy it somewhere else and then think it's gonna suffice.
Nah. The wind is disrespectful. It's not only disrespectful, but it needs child support. It's very like disrespectful for sure. Like
that's funny as heck. Yeah. So it's funny to hear you say the first thing you say is it's hot because you're in for something if this is hot to you. This ain't nothing.
January was 40 degrees. So yeah, I mean.
Okay, that is. Being from the Midwest, that's a lot in January. But I would say, since living here, which has been a while for me, January is like the coldest month. So it's funny that you did experience that 40-degree weather. So yeah, I'm gonna check in with you in the summertime, make sure you're all right, make sure you haven't melted.
I'm the AC and fan sleeper person. I'm that person. So I love the cold. That's cool. I don't like to be hot. And I actually lived out here before when I was like 9 to 11 for a short period of time in Gwinnett in Bruford County.
Oh, okay.
And a little bit in Sandy Springs.
Nice.
So I understand it's hot.
I love Gwinnett.
But when you're over 200 pounds now, it's quite irritating. Can't wear gray shirts. Certain stuff you just don't wear now. Now that you're fat, you don't wear certain things.
Okay, so now you said that you lived here before, but were you were born in Chicago? Let's know a little bit about your background. Take us back and then bring us to today.
Well, I was born in Chicago, so I was born and raised in Chicago, and I grew up in the south side of Chicago, so Cook County. Please, for the love of God, people watching the video, do not say 63rd O Block. Please don't say nothing about that.
Because you know that's what they like to say every time somebody from Chicago.
Yeah, but I mean, I was in that area though. Like I was in the West Inglewood area, and they're not too far. They're like maybe 5 minutes. So, I mean, it's just a more notable thing.
So you said
5 minutes. Okay,
so 5 minutes away.
I like 5 minutes away from the West Inglewood. Really just a lot of city stuff. Like I don't really see that much nature, so I was in the city, and then I guess the good part of my childhood was my parents trying to move me out to the suburbs, which is like Joliet and Romeoville when I was a kid, but I always was in with the inner city. Like I went to all CPS schools, so alternative schools. That was me, and then periodically coming out to Atlanta because I do got family out here. Finally just went back to Chicago when I was like 13, and then just stayed there until I got into so much trouble. I just was like, I gotta go. And that's how I ended up coming back out here.
You haven't been out here that long, right? I think you said a few months?
Yeah, like 3-4 months. I came out here in January.
Okay.
So I'm making good pace. I'm only been out since January, getting interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just trying to be productive because I mean, Chicago is famous for all the wrong shit, like the crabs in the bucket. Like that's really real. Like we was talking about before the interview. A lot of people don't want to help you unless they see almost instant gratification or benefit. Yeah. So,
well, Chicago's not known just for bad. I mean, me personally,
nobody care about no pizza.
Don't do me.
Don't care about no pizza from Chicago.
Damn.
ain't nobody,
I was definitely about to mention the deep dish pizza.
You not ducking no bullets for no piece, baby. I don't even eat no deep dish pizza.
Don't kill my dreams.
I'm not trying to kill your dreams. Go to New York with that. They
say the deep dish pizza is better in Chicago, and also I want a hot dog. What else do I want to do when I go to Chicago?
You want to come there for a glizzy?
Absolutely. Okay, so now that we know the diet that you've had while you were in Chicago. Let's talk about music, okay? Let's talk about the beginning of your musical journey. When and how did that start?
We only got a certain amount of time, so I'm gonna keep this brief. My foundation was church.
Okay.
So my father was a pastor before he went to the feds.
Oh.
And my mother is an evangelist. She still preaches on TV to this day.
Nice.
Yeah. So I grew up going to church conventions and just hearing 15-minute songs that I know were supposed to be 2 minutes. I know this was
They were 15
This
minutes.
was a 2-minute song last Sunday. I'm like, what
they
the
be
fuck?
remixing it on the spot, freestyle.
So this, yeah. So people don't even know these are our people freestyling, literally making it up on the spot.
So church was the start. Now, your music, I listen to it. It ain't church music. How we get here?
My God. Well, I think I really took a turn. I would say 13.
Okay. 13
when everything happened. It was no fighting. It was we picking up guns. And but a lot of this stuff is allegedly 85-90% true. This is like my life. This is what's going on, and everything that's going on, people could look it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can look my name up and see I was charged for, you know what I'm saying, seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
Charges from driving on revoke all the way to wanted for murder. So everything is public, and my music has to reflect that. You know what I'm saying? People can look that up, and then I'm singing about tulips and roses. They're gonna be like, something's not adding up.
I was gonna ask why everything was so sad, but I understand now that you've had a tough road.
Yeah, I mean, that album is really because a lot of people was just like, man, you got so much pain. And
there's a song on there y'all called Pain Song, literally.
It is, and it's really saying I've been through so much pain. So yeah, it's been hard. Like, you got to think about it, since from the age of 13 to I'm 25 now, I probably only been out for 3 birthdays.
Okay, and I was gonna ask you how old you were. Yeah, that's a lot, you know, to take in. You know what I'm saying? No judgment or anything like that, because we all have our times.
Judge me. I mean, well, it's different between judging somebody and then like ridiculing them and then doing everything all over again. Like I already did. I just paid my time to society.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't been found guilty. I didn't been found not guilty. I just don't want people to re-punish me for something that I already been punished for. I already been shamed for. But yeah, judge me, because it'd be stupid of you to see I got 99 convictions of robbing phones and you leave your phone around me. So don't be done.
We have 3 iPhones filming right now.
Why you do that when I just took a sip of this unbranded water that has no name? Luckily, I have no theft.
Okay.
No theft.
Specifically, no theft. My iPhones are safe. Okay. But that's a very good way to look at it. That's a good way to be accountable. That's a good way to, because I know young men about your age who have, you know, spent a lot of time, a lot of their life in jail, in and out, and they're still going back. You know what I'm saying? So I am very proud of you, just, you know, black person to black person, that you are out. I hope you know, have changed your mind so that you won't end up in certain situations again. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about how active you're being. First of all, how did you find our show, the AIA UGS Collaborative Show?
I actually found out at a performance, and I just think it's gonna be a regular performance, and that's really just dumb. I gotta get out of that, because when you really start doing shows and you start doing these open mics, whatever it is, you don't know who you're gonna run into. And you know what I'm saying, it really was just like one of those opportunities where it's just like you meeting like a really good roommate. So when you meet the person, you kick it off, oh yeah, cool, you moved around more. And it's just like, that's kind of how this whole thing happened. Like, man, look, you want to do an interview? Yeah, let's do an interview. Well, look, I can do this day whenever you ready. All right, whenever you ready. And for a person to actually follow through, this happened in a week?
Yeah. It was like a
week and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people drag their feet and do all that.
Who you telling?
I don't know.
It's people that have been talking to me for a month and ain't booked yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to show people how serious and, you know.
Yes, to clarify, you all, he came to our show. That's where we met, at the AIA UGS show. And, you know, then we connected there. We had a good little rapport starter. And then,
she treated me like a nobody at first. At first, she was just like, oh, hi, how you doing? You know, what's your name? You know, the casual razzle dazzle. You know, then after I performed, then I was treated like Brock, not Joe Biden.
Guys, if you look at the performance recap, he looks really professional, really nice in the there, you know, and the song was good and everything. What I like about your performance, in particular, when I was editing, you know, even when I had it like silent, like the way that you moved and everything like that was very like music video like. It's almost like we could have shot a music video, you know, with how your performance was. So that was good.
I like to leave it all out though.
Yeah, it was good. And also another thing that caught my attention is that at the end of his performance, he kind of shouted out like everything he did, which is like 15 things. He stood out in a good, positive way, and that type of thing makes me want to work with people, because I want to work with serious people. I've been doing this for a few years, as some of you who follow this platform knows, and just trying to get better and better each time, and I definitely want my clientele to get better as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. Anybody can pay for an interview and I'll freaking do it for you, but I'm just saying.
A lot of people tell me all the time is, I mean, I am very like open with it, but I'm a very humble person and I'm very respectful, and I got sisters. So at the end of the day, it's always gonna be business first. At the end of the day, it's always gonna be professional, and I take pride in no woman in the business world or just my personal life could be like, oh, G Hezzy weird, G Hezzy this. Like, you
right.
won't even get that. Like, you always get on, you probably get on my asshole.
Before
you know what I'm
weird.
saying? Like, yeah, he didn't even want to smoke with us yet, because I only like smoking outside weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as being weird and making a person uncomfortable, I take pride, especially after, I don't know if you heard about it, it was 2 years ago, but my sister, her name was Alana Lenore, and she went missing in Midtown Atlanta. And yeah, and they basically raped and they killed her.
Damn.
And this was in 2022. She was on Oprah. She was on. It was her name was Fruity.
Damn, I didn't know about this.
Yeah. So it happened 2 years ago, and her birthday is 2 days after mine, so December 6th. I got her name tatted right here. She was basically a singer and a dancer, and you know, we grew up together. So she was out here singing with groups that was with Soulja Boy and all these people, and I was watching her just be a star, and she motivated me. And the stuff that I did that was weird, because every dude has weird moments. Hey brother, stop doing that. And I had that growing up.
I have a little brother too, so yes, I understand. Stop,
don't do that, because they're gonna think you're weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, I don't care. And then you start to see like,
you get over there,
all right, so okay,
right,
you know, and pay attention to social cues.
So back to the music. Now, again, when I was coming up with the questions and everything like that, listening to your project, you know, I was thinking, why is everything so sad? And then as it kept going, I was like, this is true. Like, this stuff is true. Like, you know, it was just too many songs that said so many things. I'm like, nah, he either knows somebody or he has actually gone through this. Because a lot of people make stuff that's not true, which is fine, as long as it's well crafted, you know, and it sounds good for me, in my opinion. You know, just being here with you and hearing you talk, like, man, and you're, you know, you're just so, you seem so calm and everything like that. And it's just like, I met another person, you know, an older man who was kind of like that. He had a lot of stuff happen in his life. Once we got to talking and everything like that, he was like a manager at my old job. And once we got to talking, like, he found out like the people that he lost and stuff like that. And like, you know, he's just like, you know, once so many things happen in life, you just can't give your energy to certain things. And it's not even in a dismal, negative way. It's just like, you're thankful.
I don't believe in no coincidences.
Yes,
so
I feel
I
that.
believe that everything happened for a reason. Today is my brother, who was my manager, who gave me this chain. His name's Head Up. Shout out Head Up Entertainment, y'all. Today is his birthday, his first birthday since he passed. He got shot and killed. His own homie, who's been a homie for 20 years, killed him because he found out he was talking to a baby mama, or whatever the case may have you. And I was on house arrest at the time, and my birthday was just 10 days before this. Well, 12 days. My birthday was
Happy
December 4th.
belated birthday to you, and you know, happy birthday to him.
January I came out here because I knew that he would want, and then somehow the interview was on his day, which actually my production team picked this day. Okay. I was so distracted, I didn't even know until I was like, oh my God, today's his birthday, y'all.
I hate so much like seeing interviews on the internet and meeting people like from Chicago. Like, you guys, a lot of your stories are very similar in a negative way. I really hate that for our people, like, for real.
Also, free Huncho number 9, man. Free Huncho number 9, man. Free Mr. Dump the Clip like Breezy. That's my boy, man. He fight murder right now. He also, at the head that he got snatched up a week after that. So I basically lost 2 homies in the same month. He only 19. He fighting now. He fighting.
That is absolutely wild. Like I like for real. Like this story is like repeating itself like over and over. What do you think the problem is? You being from there, why is this happening with people from Chicago? Why is it the same violent story? People dying young. Like, what do you think that is?
It's a lot of things, but the bigger part of it, it's not the music. It's not that. It's not none of that. What it is it's the ability for people to evolve so rapidly in the wrong way.
Okay, that's interesting.
And if you really, I'm gonna break it down to you because a lot of people could get up and you could teach somebody who don't know how to read and write how to sit over here and sweat and cook on the stove and make them some crack and make them some dope and fuck with the fentanyl and the heroin and get on this block.
Let me know at any point if it's too deep, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So how do you go from being raised in the church, and you're not the only person I know like this, who has been raised in the church and ended up kind of, you know, in trouble in the streets and stuff like that. How did that happen for you, having both parents being like ministers?
Well, the first time I was fighting attempt murder, my father disowned me. Like, well, really the first time I stole a car and almost ran the police over, he just disowned me. Matter of fact, my daddy whooped my ass when I lost my virginity at 12 years old. And he made me write an essay about AIDS and HIV.
How did he find out?
Oh, hey, the oldest. I'm not gonna say your name, but you the oldest. You know what you did. All I look for the people. You know what you did. You understand me? You know what you did. I won't stoop myself to your level by saying what the fuck happened, but you was there and he wasn't there and he found out, so.
Oh, that's so funny. Look, whoever he is talking to, please comment down below. Let me know you're here.
He ain't gonna comment.
Let me know you're here. Just say here.
We had a rivalry going on, a bet who could lose it first. Oh. And unfortunately, I chose to lose mine on the slides outside.
Okay.
And
you was jealous?
It wasn't even a word for it. You know what I'm saying? My OG is the queen of you get locked up one time, I'm not gonna be there, and she was there every time. So I salute her. I would not be nowhere if it wasn't for my mama gonna hate me if I don't praise the Lord first. If it wasn't for Jesus and my mother, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? I guess my mama say God was through her and used through her, but my mom stayed consistent with me, and she was one of them people who was just relentless in helping me stay on track, even now to this day. Like, it was definitely my mom's, for sure. She don't even share my music. She be on TV, so she cannot fracture her image, but
that's understandable.
Do y'all homework on me and my OG actually having a song together. It's called Transformation on that album with me and my mother and myself.
Okay, that's who that is. Okay.
Yeah, it's called I'm Trying to Transform.
Yes.
And yeah, I still can't even cuss. Damn, hell, and ass is still a cuss word to my mom. My mom don't drink, smoke. I never seen my dad drink or smoke. My mom don't even cuss. Like,
so what are your siblings like? Have they gotten in trouble like as well? Nah. Are you different? Are you the black sheep? Okay.
I'm the black sheep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, at the deepest somebody probably went is an aggressive speeding ticket.
So like, that's funny. So okay, so where do you fall in line, like as far as ages with them?
My mom's a saint, but I'm going to put her business out there. My OG was facking.
You stupid.
She was getting that back glue out, and I tell her every time, I know she be thinking about her baby daddy.
Mama.
Yeah, don't be sorry, Mom. Be careful. Cause listen, she had 5 kids. Everybody 18 months or a year apart.
So far we have found out what y'all eat, how you were born. I want to know about your musical influences. I like that we're hopping back from personal to music because that's very contiguous with this project because it's very personal, you know. Very personal. Now musically, who are some of your inspirations, if you have any? Because it seems like the inspiration is just life. So if you could even name someone, who would it be?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say Adele. I'm gonna have to say Ray Charles. I'm gonna have to say 50 Cent. Schmirk definitely inspires me. he the one really made Chicago come out with the singing and the pain, because people were like, man, we from Chicago, we do drill music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he really made me come out. Post Malone, Kid Laroi, like, they made me come out with the singing and then like the different, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Juice WRLD. I think Juice WRLD inspired so many people. Me and Juice WRLD were born on the same day, the same
It's
side
funny
of
you say
Chicago.
Juice WRLD because I can definitely tell that. Like, you know, as far as like the emotion put into it and the way that you sing and stuff. So.
And that's really just was my like influences, because a lot of these rappers is really just hot ass. And I say that in the most disrespectful way possible.
I know you heard that. Now, are those lists of artists different from like your playlist every day? You're in the car playlist every day, people you're listening to. Is that a different list of people?
One of my biggest influences I didn't mention is Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Yeah, he always told me I'm not listening to nobody but myself. I got probably over 300 unreleased songs, and I don't listen to myself. I mean, if I get in the car with other people and they're drunk and intoxicated, I don't know these 300 unreleased songs. I want to listen to stuff that I know the words to, then I'll make an exception. But that's probably why I don't let people get in the car.
That's
people
funny.
probably find their own ride. I got all variety of my own music, so I really listen to myself.
Now, talking about yourself, Harmonizing for the Soul, what are some of your favorite tracks on your own album?
First, I'm gonna have to say, Help Me, Pills for Drills, Not Supportive. Oh damn, she said one song.
Okay, that's 3 of them.
That's
Give me
3.
2 more.
Help Me, Not Supportive, Pills for Drills. I'm gonna have to say Love Me and Not. And
that's a good one.
That Love Me and Not just hit different.
Yes, it does.
And that's hard, bro. That's really hard. That 5th spot. It's in between Kryptonite and Stronger.
Okay, yeah, Stronger is a good heartfelt one.
Kryptonite is on some whole other. That's what made a lot of people start turning their heads and being like, oh, okay.
So, Harmonizing for the Soul, is it your first actual project that you put out? Because like you said, you spent some time away. You hadn't had time to be putting music out.
A lot of time.
A lot of time
away.
Taken away.
Everything before that was just singles. It was all like just drill music stuff, like Za Music, and Za Music did like 40,000 views in a night.
Nice.
Saw God did 50,000 views in a night, and people knew me for drill.
Okay.
So that's what made Harmonizing for the Soul. It's like up 200% on streaming on all platforms. Because people are just like, oh wait, hold on.
That's so different because, you know, me personally, I came in with Harmonizing for the Soul being the first thing that I've ever heard from you.
Yeah.
So, but I also listened to whatever song you dropped a few months ago.
Hot Car.
Yes, I listened to Hot Car, and it's
you listen
not
to
bad.
Hot Car, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah, and I when I was listening to the album, I was like, you know, I'm gonna listen to this other song and see if it's a different vibe, and it was, and I was happy for that. Show some versatility and stuff like that. But I'm definitely gonna have to listen to your older drill music too. I want to hear it, you know.
You'll probably get a speeding ticket.
I'm
not gonna lie, you'll
I
probably
want to
get
hear
a real
it.
speed ticket because
No, I'm gonna listen to it when I'm not in the car, and I want to hear it. And yeah, I definitely want to hear that. Hot Car was a good, like, you know, foreshadowing of what could be when it comes to you in more fast-paced, aggressive type music.
Yeah.
Not to say that I want to take you back to that mind frame or anything like that.
Sometimes
I like
you
the
gotta
look
go
that
back.
you turned.
Yeah.
I like that, but I'm just saying I want to hear the old song.
I feel like my music is what I want. I want somebody to be crying in the shower to this. When you get out, I want you to be like, okay, I'm cool. Now I can listen to a different version because sometimes it catches me off guard. I be like, man, that really happened.
And then it's like 17 songs, something like that. It's a lot. It's a lot of songs.
My first project, and
but I ain't mad. You know, it was your first project. You know what I'm saying? After a while,
so many people call me to do. I just press play.
You know, after talking to you, I just understand so many more things now about the project. I'm glad we did this, and I'm glad that, you know, if you are looking at this interview before you get a chance to listen to the music, you're gonna go in with so much more insight now. You might even like it even better. It's good anyways. The music is good, heartfelt music anyways. It's not shallow, you know, and it's catchy too. It's very singy if you like that type of, you know, melodic type of thing. So now that you know a little bit about his background and everything like that, I think it's going to give you a better appreciation for Harmonizing for the Soul, which I am suggesting that you listen to.
I think this is like a story.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, even the people that don't know, even people that just been following I call it my fake career, because if you go on YouTube, I got a song from 8 years ago, which is, I encourage everybody to go listen to that trash.
What's that? What is that? Tell us.
It's just my YouTube channel, and I got some.
I'm gonna put it on the at the bottom of the screen.
Just type in G Hezzy, and it's the one with 1.5K subscribers. And I also built that because I had no subscribers. But it just shows the growth and me not scared to get out of my box. And Harmonizing for the Soul is really just everything. Like literally, I hear more people sing and hum than I hear them rap. And what I also noticed is that tunes get stuck in people's heads. Like my mom yesterday was singing with me. You know you miss me, but I know you lying. She said, "Wait, does this song have any cuss words in it?" I said, "Why?" She said, "Because I don't want to be cussing and slip up and say a cuss word."
Right. Because
it's just so catchy and it's so infectious. Like, man.
Do you have any music videos out for any of the songs on this project already?
Stronger. I have a video for Stronger. That's out. That's
check that out, you guys.
It's called Stronger by G Hezzy. And that's pretty much it, because a lot of these songs, people would be like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, that's so cold, we can't just jump around with guns.
Absolutely.
So
no,
that
come up
was,
with different concepts. And
by me steady going back and forth to jail, the money, the finance, the budgeting, and then I also messed up a lot of sponsors. I was supposed to sign with Rap A Lot, Mob Taz, with Moneybag Yo, Finesse 210, them. I get snatched out the plane for a murder investigation, right in front of them.
You might not want to have done the Finesse 2 times thing, but yeah.
But I'm just saying, I was in that.
For a reason, like you said.
Yeah, those were opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Those was things that I had going for myself, and my past and stuff that I was currently doing caught up to me. So I didn't have the funding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so he has a music video out for Stronger. You guys check that out. Also, I want to say, like I urged you earlier, to just check out Harmonizing for the Soul. Check out the old music too. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want all of us to be aware of who you are as an artist, because Harmonizing for the Soul sounds one way, and then Hot Car sounds another, and it's all you. It's all what you can do. So I want to tell the people who are watching this, whenever you finish Harmonizing for the Soul, because that's what we're here for today, just check out his other stuff too. As a matter of fact, when you finish with Harmonizing for the Soul, you're gonna want something upbeat. So I just urge you to give his other stuff a chance too. And I want to know personally, what do you gravitate more towards? If you could let me know, let G Hezzy know in the comments. You guys' input is always good. I feel like we've gone deep, in this conversation. We've had some fun. And so I do want to end it off with something fun as well. I want to play a game.
Okay.
Let's play a game. So we're going to do a game of Would You Rather.
All right.
And you just have to pick either or. You can't say both. You can't say neither. All right?
Okay.
Okay, let's start off with something easy.
All right.
Comedy or horror?
Comedy. I hate scary movies.
The last person I asked that said the same thing.
I hate scary movies because you know what's going to happen. Like,
so why are you scared?
She's gonna trip because I got a fucking imagination too. Don't you close the lights off on me when I'm in here? Don't you? If I'm taking out the trash, cut all these fucking outside lights on.
That's so funny. The last person, like 2 interviews ago, somebody said the exact same thing.
You know what scary movies I like though?
Do tell.
Like Exorcist. Like anything that's based on a true story. Anything that's based on a true story, I will watch those because I understand that is based off of true story. This is not wrote in a den somewhere.
You know what? I think I understand you now. You think that the fake scary is corny.
Yeah, and it pissed me off because it really got me scared though.
You're the type of person that'd be hilarious to go to a haunted house with.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna punch somebody for sure.
Okay, so the next one is nice car or nice home interior.
I'm going with nice home interior.
Okay, good. That's a good choice.
Because
you have to think about that though.
Yeah, that car right there is a liability, and I could give a fuck less what people feel like I'm riding around in.
Yeah. Would you rather speak in a baby voice all day or have people speak in a baby voice to you all day?
Baby voice for me all day.
You gonna speak it?
Don't get fucked up trying to talk to me in that baby voice. I'm just through the door. Let me talk to you like you stupid. You ain't gonna be talking to me stupid all day.
Would you rather wake up naked in a forest 5 miles from your home or in your underwear at work?
Okay, you said wake up in a forest 5 miles from your home
or wake up in your underwear at work?
Wake up naked at work?
No. Wake up in your underwear at work. Wake up in the forest naked.
I'm going to forest naked. I ain't catching no sex case at work.
Ooh, I like the way you think. Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's kind of hard to spin that.
Yeah.
We definitely don't want that. Oh, y'all remember social cues? She don't want to see the Johnson and Johnson.
Right, yeah, especially
That's
not at
what
work.
She got Twitter for. She don't want to see it.
Okay, so in the forest naked,
Mm-hmm.
would you rather erase your own memories or erase someone else's memories of you?
I'll erase my own.
Okay. I feel like either one would be like an understandable
I'll erase my
answer.
own.
And okay, so the last one is a pretty good one. Would you rather detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell?
Well, first of all, I want to let y'all know I know what everybody lying. I just want to let y'all know that's some bullshit. Y'all bogus. What the fuck y'all be talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna let you in for a fun fact of why I know everybody's lying.
Okay.
So, at the age of 11 and 12, all this is facts. Okay, my brother Josiah, we was both taken at the ACTs at the age of 11 and 12. So we already passed. My brother got accepted into Reinhardt University in Canton, Georgia.
Nice.
So he was already 12 years old, the youngest to get a scholarship to go to college.
Yeah.
So he wanted to be a neurosurgeon, and mine was I wanted to be a psychologist.
Okay.
So I was
Oh,
11
look
years
at that. I
old
knew psychology
reading
was coming
books
Yeah.
about human behavior and telltale signs and this, that, and third. So I already know y'all full of shit. You gotta let people be full of shit because you gotta let them have that rope to hang themselves.
Yeah.
And then tell them I know all along, and I still say who you are.
So look, if you know him, don't look. If you think that you're getting over, he just said it, y'all. He just said it. He knows your game.
The best thing I learned how to do is to play dumb. Because nobody likes that person that's always pointing out every single thing you do wrong.
Trust me, I know. It's psychology tips from
Yeah.
G Hezzy. But no, I really enjoyed this conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. You definitely know a lot more about this. There's still a lot more detail that we could get into. Maybe we can have another interview, after we drop, after some time goes by, after a demand, and, get a little more into your personal business even more. I mean, we know that you got whooped for, having your virginity lost, and you wrote the AIDS essay. You told us about your mama.
I started
and everything like that.
You ain't gonna whoop me for getting some pussy. That ain't right.
You was too young and your dad knew, and we all knew too. Okay, so you all, again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow this man. All his handles and information is going to be flashing at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you follow me. My name is Wildflower of UGS Music. And if you'd like an interview like this, go ahead and hit me up because I got you. All right, see you guys next time.